Good day guys, being here. Today we're going to model some curved rails. Okay, so let's start. So this is it. We're going to try different method. So the first one is line-based family. Okay, so let's create a similar. So it's just like draw a line. And that's it. And the other method is railing. So railing is a little bit more complicated. I mean, when you try to adjust, but yeah, we will try both. Okay, so let's start. So first, we're going to do the generic model line based first. Okay, so start a line based family. So we are going to actually we're going to model those. So first we're going to model a post. Okay, so post. So we're going to create a new family. So it will be generic. Let's just use a generic model, and it will be very simple. We are going to just use extrusion. Just draw a circle. I think let's make it 25, so 50. I think that's too small. Let's make it bigger. Um, 30. Okay, so finish. Let's make it 900. And also, instead of go to elevation, draw a reference line at a dimension. When the geometry is very simple, you can just use this to create a parameter. So let's just use height, H for height, and type is OK. Click OK, OK, and then that's it. Okay, so this is a post, and you can change the height. Okay, so now we can load this into here. So I'll just place it here for now, and then we need. If I go to 3D view, you will see. So this is a reference line. This is a post. We need to create this. Okay, it's a rope. So we're going to create another family. So let's go create another generic model. Okay, so this time, so we're going to go to the front view, reference plane, and the dimension di, and equal, and another dimension, and this will be the width. Okay, so let's just create a new parameter. Let's call it W. Type is okay, I believe, and then we also need another reference plane, and this one will be the height. So I'm going to use height H as well. So type is okay, and okay. So now we need to go create a reference line. Okay, so reference line, go here, and then we can just draw it. Pick this one. So start, end, radius arc. Start, end, radius arc. And then for this one, so you can try this. So you can see if you drag this one, so which means we don't need extra constraint. So it will be good. And then we need another dimension, so which is this. So we can control the curve, the radius of this arc. Okay, so let's call it R. Type. I'll just use type for now. So now we can control the width, and also we can control the. So for example, if I type in 1200, it becomes flat, right? And then this we can control the width. Of course, this is height. So now we can create a sweep. Use pick path, pick this, finish. So now edit profile. So I'm going to just any of this view. It's okay. So just in this view, just create. I'll just use a circle. Not sure. 50, 30. Let's try 50 diameter, so 25 radius. I think that's all good. you can, if you want to, you can add a dimension and add a parameter to it. But for this exercise, I'll just skip this. So now this is it. So let me change the scale so we can see more clearly. So yep, so this is it. Now we can load this into here as well. So I'm going to just place it here. Okay, so now go to maybe go to front view. So and maybe increase this a little bit so we can place more. Okay, so first we need to constrain. Go to floor plan again. So constrain it, the first one. So I'll just align AL lock and lock, and then let's place another reference plan. Okay, so this reference plan and add a dimension. So now we need to do some mathematics. Okay, so first we need to add a parameter. So it will be a max, let's call it max spacing. Okay, so this is the setting we for us to control the maximum spacing between those posts. Okay, so let's I think it will be instance parameter. Okay, so let's type in a number 600 for example. Oh, sorry. Yeah, and then we from this maximum spacing we can get a number of posts. So we just need to create a new. So let's call it number and integer. So it will be instance as well. And okay, so the formula is length divided by max spacing. And I think we need to round up. Okay, so now hang on, what's going on here? Follow is not valid. Oh, something's not right. A space. Yeah, good. So now we have this number. Okay, so this is a number, and then we click OK. So we need to array this. Oh, hang on. Let's go back to family types. So now we have this number, and if we use the length divided by this number, we can get the actual spacing. Okay, so let's create a new one. So this time actual spacing and instance, and okay. So go here, so equals length divided by number. So actual number is 600. Oh, exactly. That's good. So we can have a test. So for example, maximum spacing is 580, and then the actual spacing become, maximum spacing is 580, and the actual spacing is 480 because it needs to be equal spacing, right? So click OK, and then we can apply the actual spacing to this one. So now if we use this one array, okay, and then I'll just align this and this and select this and click on this number, go here, apply this number to it. Oh, hang on, we need one more. Okay, so that's fine. We can add a new parameter. Let's call it, what do we call it? How about post number? So we know that post number is 1 plus this number. So integer instance, okay, number plus 1. Apply, okay. So select this and change this to post number. So now we have, so the last one will be here. So exactly. And then so next is we need to select this. So first we need to apply this actual spacing to it. Okay, so the width. So click on this actual spacing and apply. So you will see match this width. And then we need to create a radius. Okay, so we can control it in the project. So I'm going to use instance. Okay, so and what's next? Height. Yep. height. Do we have a height here? Not yet. So let's just oh, hang on. We don't need we don't need a reference plane because we can directly just create a height from here. So I'll just create a height, maybe instance as well. Okay, so okay, and all good. And then this one we need to apply the height to it as well. So go edit group, and then I think it's a type parameter. So yeah, and link this to the height. Okay, so now let's have a look. Oh, actually, it looks like this row, if this is a row, it need to be, I'll just do align this to this end, lock. So we see it's too high actually. Maybe let's make this lower. So we can go edit type. So see, currently its height equals the height setting, which is in this family types. So this one, if I type in 900, yeah. So we just need to go edit type, and instead of link this to this height, we're going to create a new one. So let's call it H, maybe a H2, and instance as well. Okay, and okay, and okay. So go to family types, H2 equals. So we can just use H minus something, so 50 for example, and apply, and okay. So now that's better. So now let's go to 3D view. Okay, so looks like we need to go to floor plan and align this to this reference line or reference plane. So now we need to do the same AR. So I'll just do it this way, and AL align, lock, align, and a lock. Okay, so then select this again. Click on this array number. So we're going to apply this number to it. And that's it. So let's have a look in 3D view, and this is it. So now let's have a test. So maybe we can just let's just go to family types to have a test. So first, max spacing. So if we change it to 1200, yeah, good. If we change the radius, where is it? Here. So for example 900, it will become, you know, like this. Yeah. So if we increase the radius, it will become more straighter. Yeah, all good. Let me change this back. Yeah, I think everything's good. So now we can just what's this one? Close it. We can create a new project and have a test. Okay, so because it's a line-based family, so it's actual, you can place it on either floor, work plane or face. So work plane, so for example, work planes, this currently the work plane is the level, so this is it. Okay, so you can increase the radius, so right, you can increase the max spacing. Yeah, all good. And then to adjust the length, you just drag it, just like working on a line, so you can even split it. Okay. Oh, so it seems when we split all the property change back to default. Maybe we can match MA. Yeah, we can do MA. So yeah, so something like that. You can even CS. You can even trim them. Okay, so that's it. So this is a line-based. Oh, hang on. We can also place on face CS. So place on face, you can place it on vertical face, or maybe you can also play it on a sloped face. So for example, I'll just adjust this. Okay, so we have a floor sloped CS, so we can place it on face. Okay, so this is it, line based. So let's quickly do the same, try the same model, but we can use a different type of family. So this time we're going to create using a railing, but railing is not one single family. Railing is a system family, and we need to create a different part for this railing. So we need to create a baluster. But for this one, I think we can just use a baluster post because we are not going to use any create any slope. Okay, so baluster post. Okay, so for the post, we are going to. So just remember when you do post baluster, so it's always on in left. Okay, so left elevation. So left elevation or right elevation. So this is the side of the baluster. So if it's a railing to go this way, and then you're looking from the side of the railing. Okay, so dimension equal and another dimension, and also this is the height. This one we are going to use this reference plane for the height. So now create a width type. So most of these parameter need to be type parameter in the baluster family. Okay, so now we can create a reference line. We need a pick plane, so we need to go back to floor plan and go create set work plan, pick plane. So we're going to pick this one. Okay, so we pick this reference plane, center, left, right. Okay, and then go back to left. So now we can create a reference line. Start from here. Oh, sorry. Start and radius arc, and this is it. And once again, create a radius. Let's call it R type parameter. And okay, and then this one should be good. So you can have a test. All good. This one all good, and this one all good. And then the same, just create a sweep, pick path, pick this, finish, edit profile, and a view. Oh, okay, circle here, and make it maybe 25 or maybe 20. It's up to you. Finish, finish. So now let's have a look in 3D view. Change the scale, and this is it. Okay, so now we can load this into the project. Okay, into the project. And okay, so now to create this railing, we need to place one railing first. Okay, so this is one of the standard or default type of railing in this template. So, and we just need to edit type and duplicate. So we're going to create a new one. Okay, so let's call it new. So first we need to remove something. So the top rail here, so we don't need it. But just be very careful because when you sometimes, so for example, this top rail, so if you go to the baluster setting, so there are some settings. So for example here, and sometimes here as well. So use the top rail for the top constraint, top what do we call it? Top for the top. And if you delete the top rail, and sometimes you might have some issues, or you won't be able to create anything. So, so when you just make sure when you uncheck this box, just go check all the baluster setting. So, for example, see these are all gone. So don't worry too much about this because we're not going for now. We are just going to change them to none. And also we don't need this, don't need baluster per thread. All good. And here, so we're going to do here. Okay, so first we need these vertical posts. So currently these are just some default setting, and we need a round one. So maybe we can just create one from here. So but we can't do it here. We need to create a type of this baluster first. So for now, I'm going to just type in a number and just use this one, apply. Okay, so I'll leave it here. So go back to project browser under family, and there's a railing category here, and you will see this baluster round or square. So we're going to use the round and right click, duplicate. So this time I'm going to call maybe 50 mil. And oh, sorry. And double click on this, and then you can change the material if you want to. You can also change the diameter of this. So 50 and OK, all good. So go back to this railing. Okay, edit type, go to baluster. So here, so you will be able to find this new type. So now we need to increase, because we're going to, for example, if I want it to be 1.5 meter, so let's just type in 1.5 meter for now. Okay, so apply, okay, apply. So I think that's correct. If this is 900, this looks like 1.5. So the next step is we need to go add the curved one. Okay, so click on this and duplicate, and then here just change this to, so I believe it's this one. And then we need I'm not quite sure about these distance from previous. Just let's have a test. Okay, apply. Oh, it's there. It seems okay. So this, between this one and this one is 900. It's 1.5. Between this one and this one is 1.5. So we need to, instead of have 1.5 here, I believe 750 and 750. Apply, apply. Okay, I think that's better. But we still need to change the width of this one. So we need, which is here. So also in this railing. Oh, here, railing. And see here, double click. So you can change this. So if I change this to 1.5 and okay. Okay, so we have some issue here. Because relative to the 1.5, this radius is too small. So we need to change the radius first. Maybe I'll change this one to 1.8 and then change this one to 1.5. Okay, so let's have a, yeah, that's better. Okay, so now let's have a look. Edit parts. Okay, so it looks like the sketch starts from this point, but okay, so there's a gap. I think let's have a look. So the first one is the post, which is 1.5. Let me think. Maybe it should be 0 because the first post, I want a first post here. And maybe let's have a try. Have a look. Oh, not right. Yeah, let's try this one. What's this one? Oh, okay. I think this looks better. So let's have another try. It seems this sketch is, so this rating is starting right at this, so which is good. But if so, there's not. So this probably, this is the end, this is the beginning. So we can add a, we can go to add a start post here. Okay, so this one host top, we just use host by offset 900, and I think that should do. Yeah, good. So I think this is probably it. So as you can see, so when you do use railing, so this is always a fixed distance. But in this line base, it will be, or it will be it's a maximum spacing instead of a fixed distance. It's always start from this end to this end. But in railing, it's all you can you can only have it start from this starting point, but the end point will be unless you just calculate the length and then. So for example, oh, this is 9 meter. So 9 meter, oh, that's yeah. You probably need another post here and a post. Let's try. Oh, it doesn't work. Maybe not. Maybe just increase this a little bit. That's it. So oh, hang on. So maybe we need to reduce the height of this rope. How do we do it? So we can change the here 900. Change this to a 50. Okay, apply. Yeah, that's better. And that's it. So now if you want to change so for example, change the radius, so you need to go here, so you can change it here. Okay. And if you wanted to change the spacing between this, so this will be a little bit more complicated than the line based, which you can just change it here. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Radius. You can change it here. So, but for railing, you need to change this one and also this one. So for example, if I wanted to change this to 1.2, we need to do this 600, 600, okay, okay, and then again go change this one into 1200. Okay, and yeah, if you want, then you probably want to change the radius as well. And this is it. Okay, so that's all for today. I think let's try this on CS and see if we can do pick new holes. Oh, it works as well, but see, that's probably not a good result. Anyway, so that's it for today. We did line-based family and railing system family. Okay, so if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.